Hi. I didn't mean to even click onto that scene, but I did. I meant to stay on the starting screen, but yeah, there we go. Hi. I just opened up Krita. Yeah, no, I wasn't ready. I was still sitting on the starting screen and I accidentally clicked. But card. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna turn the light on so you can see them. And I'm gonna... This? Yeah. No, it wasn't. Was it... It was this. Goblin. Goblin. Okay, you know what? First though? Yeah, I'm sad I missed half the month, but I kept wanting to stream, and then I ended up not being able to for some reason or another. But here we are. Let's listen to tonight's CastleMania song, or today's.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story.
Wix. Alright, here we go. Robin, hi. My nose sucks and it's dumb and it's annoying because it's been runny and stuffy and just overall really annoying for a while. I'm not sick, I don't think. It's just allergies, I'm pretty sure. It was fine actually. Like, luckily I've been fortunate enough to not ever really get hit too bad. There was a tree kind of nearby that got knocked over.
That scared the heck
like on
out
our
of me.
street. Aww.
I opened the fridge and I saw her. I just saw this like figure and it scared me, like this creature.
Hi, Robin.
It was a squiggle all along.
But yeah, a tree like down the street fell over, and a low part of the street nearby flooded a bit. But overall, like, yeah, we weren't really too affected. You know, it got a little windy, got a little rainy, but like, luckily it wasn't too bad. So, yeah. We're gonna sleep a little muffin. Yeah, I missed so many days. I've been listening to the songs, but like, yeah, I haven't been streaming. I gotta make up for it. I remember CastleMania 2 years ago, I like streamed pretty much every day. Last year I streamed a little bit less, but like, you know, still a good amount. Now, second half of the month, I need to make up for it, because barely any. So I like this. It's just that, like, this is a little weird. There's like this gap here. So I think Dracula's just gonna fade out. And Soma's still gonna, like, be there. I have less time now, yeah. I'll try and make those streams count, though, if I can. Yeah, the hurricane didn't help, but I'm gonna try not to... Oh, we're dropping frames. Frames are dropping. That number is going up. But yeah, no, the hurricane definitely didn't help. It was... I thought about streaming the hurricane. I was going to tell you to stream something like stream until my power goes out or whatever, which I don't think it even did go out, which is cool. I'm so fortunate to like not have gotten hit too badly by any hurricanes in the couple of years that I've been here. It's always I always get like a little bit worried just in case it actually ends up being bad, but I've been lucky enough where like I've never really gotten affected too much or like hit too bad. Found out about recent new Castlevania. Adlin, no! Alright, it's only like 2 minutes. So I think his body, Dracula's body is gonna like fade out, and Soma's arm maybe might fade out because it's like going on to the other side. And the rotation switching between 180 and negative 180. Alright, but yeah, no, Dracula, he looks really good. And obviously Soma
The avocado isn't ripe yet.
looks really good. What?
The avocado isn't ripe yet.
What
This
is
is avocado.
avocado? Oh, it wasn't ripe yet? Oh, I should have checked. Yeah, I never like felt the avocados, see if they were ready. Yeah, we got a couple avocados. I'm just making some dinner right now. But freedom. First order is to fix his hand because this is really bad. Oh, we got avocados and like they're not ripe yet. We just realized like. So, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to feel them if they were squishy. Like we bought them even thinking like, okay, we're gonna use them tonight, but I still like didn't check to make sure like, are they actually like ready? But yeah, we'll use them in like a couple days. Only in China in 2020. Castlevania Moonlight Rhapsody. Died in like a year. Oh no. is made for the Chinese market, and as someone who has read some Chinese comic, its art style was absolutely a generic manhwa art style. Huh. Bring it up as the several new characters and returning characters. Huh. I hate constantly sneezing and having to blow my nose, but it's like, it's just constantly. The art isn't bad, but okay. Bogus. Hey Bogus. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Elvis? Oh, Elvis. Alucard, Victor, Leia, Soma. There's currently no text for this page. Dang. Scroll down to see some characters, NPCs, cover art, character art, antagonists like Dracula, Grim Reaper, Gary. Why is Gary here? Who's Gary? Frankenstein, Lesser Demon, Galamoth, Succubus. Those character portraits look AI generated. Yeah, comment made after the AI apocalypse. Yeah, I know it was like but the comment here is post AI, but everything in the game was, you know, pre-AI. But yeah, this comment, character portraits look AI generated. Very funny that they forced him to cover his skull up for Succubus to dress very modestly. Skulls and skeletons are taboo. Mm-hmm. Instead of skeletons and zombies, we got Squidward. Lack of skeletons. It's not Castlevania without skeletons.
Starry, 2 chocolatey treats on a stick.
Oye, can I borrow
How
your
do I
gummy eyes?
skip? My research, I have an audience but pretty niche. Strangely, I tried to reach a Chinese audience for Castlevania. Yeah. Also, again, with like censorship and stuff. Like Shinoa. Trevor Belmont. Peak design. Character design is my specialty. How could you tell? Okay, Olrox looks kind of cool there, though. Oh, there's a demographic of people that love Castlevania, Europe. So if there's no Simon Belmont, Simon's been kind of dead for 200 years in this game. So does it take place at the time that Soma is a lot, like the Sorrow games? I know that Soma's in the game, but no, Shinoa's also in the game, yeah. So like, I don't think it's really stuck to a time period, unless she's just like a non-canon. Well, the game's already not canon. Just like extra like extension. It takes place 100 years of Symphony at Night. So Soma and Yoko like would, oh, and Richter's also, yeah. So Richter, Shinoa, Yoko, and Soma and Maria didn't all exist at the same time. So like that person's comment doesn't really work because they're like, oh well, like already dead. But if there's like all these other characters, then you know, Simon could still have worked. There's a lot of characters here that are just like either Book's also playing Aria's first Castlevania. Nice. I gotta watch that. But yeah, how many of these? So there's a lot of playable characters that are just like new. I don't remember a lot of these. Can't comment on something obvious about a certain character fighting Dracula. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch that though when he's playing that. That'll be fun. Oh, middle and late 19th century, nearly 100 passed since Alfred Richter Belmont's view Dracula. During this period, Dracula was summoned to resurrect several times. Mankind has prevailed over and over again. Meanwhile, the Belmont family had disappeared for a long time, and the Morris family, who had replaced them in charge of the Holy Whip, has not yet mastered the method of liberating the Holy Whip, or to stop the monster riots, prevent the resuscitation of Castlevania. Mankind has established many organizations to explore ways to fight magic and technology. In 1870, appeared again. So this is like Ecclesia time. If he gets Creaking Skull first try, actually sub to you bogus. Wow. Alright, bogus, you got this. It says that it seemed very similar to Ecclesia, where it's like after they destroyed a Morris family, blah blah blah, establishing organizations to find a way to fight against the dark and stuff. So, yeah, post Richter period, and like organizations trying to find ways to fight him. So, yeah, no, but I'm saying like. It sounded kind of familiar, and I'm not sure if Ecclesia was like 100 years after or like however many, but yeah, it sounds kind of similar. This article is about gamer media that's still to be released. As such, some of the information might be interactive or subject to change. Contributors should refrain from adding rumors or speculations on this article. Yeah, apparently it just kind of like ceased production, so I don't know if it's actually ever gonna come out. If it did ever get a US release, like if it ever got released and I was able to play it, I would at least give it a shot, I think, but that seems unlikely. So hey, nice. This one, because the big spoon. I know you like the small one, so.
Okay.
Ooh, can you get some sauce to put on it?
Sure. What sauce would
Just
you
a little
like?
sauce. Whichever one you want. Yeah, let me actually open Mr. Soul Zero stream also. Yeah, maybe I'll actually start drawing at some point this stream. Guess not including Star Games and some Night. It's the only. I don't know where Belmont. Cannot be the main character. What?
I'm gonna grab. I got miso for myself. Do you want a hot spicy for your own?
Sure. Never draw. Drawing stream, but I never draw. Ooh, this sauce seems to be getting a little thicker. Ooh, okay. It was just kind of clogged and a bunch just came out there. Maybe I should shake it. I'm just going to give her a little warning when she's about to use it because a bunch plopped out there. Seemed kind of like jammed. But yeah, delicious. Little poke bowl. So we got tuna, rice, some lettuce, red onion, stuff like that. So let's see. And of course some miso sauce. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Lime.
A little bit of lime. Might I send you an 8-hour video essay to watch? Is it the... When you say 8-hour video, I think of that one that's explaining all the Mega Man lore for 8 hours. That I watched like maybe 2 hours. No, an hour probably. No, I think I watched one. I forget how far I got, but yeah. I didn't finish.
What?
That is what you were thinking of? Yeah, I was like, I don't know what other 8-hour video Airhome would be thinking of. but that was the first one that came to my mind.
Meow. Alright, that's enough wine for me. Grab that. Squeeze the wedgie.
Didn't need to be 8 hours, but it was good. Very in-depth. Yeah, the title is like in like a lot of detail, basically.
In case you want a little kick.
Yeah, a little bit spicy. Took like a week to watch. Yeah, I had the tab up for a while because I was planning on like watching bits and pieces of it. Then I just like ended up not finishing it. Yeah, it's coming out really. Yeah, you almost missed
I
that.
almost like shot it at you.
New Hunger Games progress dropped. Nice. I'll check that out.
You know what? I'm gonna. Sugar.
I did that too. A little bit.
This is weird. It's never done this before.
Yeah.
Maybe it's got
kinda
like a
weird.
little squeezy parts. Something in there is stuck. Ah! Okay,
Yep.
well, I think I got it out. Oh no! It shot so much sauce in my food. Oh no.
Yeah, how was your stream, Bogus? How was your editing?
No, I'm Piernapple. New challenger approaches.
Took care of your humiliation. Yeah. I'm gonna look now.
How's the Pokeball?
It's delicious.
Really? I can't believe it. I'm trying to make it as disgusting as possible.
Well, you failed miserably.
No! The rice was like finished cooking and the fish was like thawed for a while. So I was worried the rice, like, oh no, it's too hot. It can't be with like tuna. It can't be combined with like, you know, sushi grade tuna. Or else it'll like make the tuna smelly, like smell like the ocean. So I put the rice in the fridge for a little bit while I cut more lettuce to replace the avocados.
Was this her, like, did she, like, try to escape the arena? I forget, like, all the deaths, but the background looks familiar. So.
Bogus, if you want me to draw a character for you in the
She really likes
Hunger
drawing
Games,
characters.
I'm willing to help.
I mean, I have some stuff that I've, like, not been able to finish yet. If you want to help with some of those. Because, like, I started some stuff I think I showed you, but I haven't gotten to finishing yet. Yeah, Di's trying to escape the arena. Okay. Johnny Bravo's camp got raided.
No!
While he was off in the mountains doing whatever over there.
Look at Johnny in the distance. Oh my god!
That was for Snufkin killing you. I was just like...
Oh, was that
dead.
the same...
No, it was the next game, but
Okay.
I got revenge.
Died man cries to sleep. Okay. What is he wearing?
I mean, that's Died Man.
Wait a minute. What's behind him in the tent?
Don't worry about it.
Imagine that's a Rickroll.
I'd be so upset, but... Yeah, that's what Died Man always wears. Died Man.
Oh, okay.
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah. Doesn't it match the art style? His design is flawless.
Does it, like, improve his stats?
Yes.
Okay. Understandable. Have
The
a nice
Forgotten.
day.
Not to push, run to... Yeah. I'm sorry, I've been trying to work on a bunch of stuff, so I'll try and get that to you.
Hi, Johnny. Johnny's like
He's
the
waving.
anti-Chad.
It's like...
but he's still like lovable, you know? Proves you don't need to be a Chad to like, you know, be a Chad, you know?
Bogus begs for dead man.
Pools kill me.
He reluctantly obliges killing Bogus.
Oh my god.
It's not like Dead Man being only meant to be a murder victim, only has a portrait as his available picture. Yeah, so that's all you can see of Dead Man in the games, other than like his dead corpse
Really?
lying on the ground through like the view of a camera or something.
Okay, so it's up to artistic interpretation.
Yeah, so
Bogus chose the supreme fit. Okay.
which is the most likely outfit that he would wear on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. This is a good thing.
Yeah. CCTV video feed.
Interesting. Make sure you guys drink water. Yeah, your cup holder just has miso sauce, and I don't really want you to drink that. Like as
I'll drink it.
Dead man. Kill him. He reluctantly obliges killing
Oh, here's a water bottle that you like. That's a
Oh wow,
good
that is
flavor.
peaking a lot at the red.
Oh, is the audio messed up?
Yeah, like
Oh.
look at that. That's going all the way to the red. Yeah, she got like a 3-pack of different sauces. There's spicy, miso, and citrus. Yuzu citrus. I mean.
Japanese sauce.
Yeah, so tonight we used some miso and spicy.
My favorite's the citrus. But miso is really good too. I'm glad like he likes spicy food, because I would never touch the spicy sauce.
So good. You should try. Try making fried rice.
Fried rice.
We need to get a shrimp though. They're really good at frying rice.
I only know how to make egg fried rice. I don't know how to make fried rice, if that makes sense. Yeah, I only know to like cook it with an egg. That's as far as my knowledge can go.
I never know before making it. Egg is a key ingredient.
Fried egg, fried rice. I mean, maybe.
So your mom. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, I definitely want to look into that. I really like making stuff at home, because like it's fun and it's also usually cheaper. I was looking into making like heavy cream and creamer for like coffee, and it's actually like pretty simple, it seems. So I definitely want to like check that out.
Oil, peppers, and ginger. So, when I say peppers, do you mean like what kind of peppers? And second off, like for ginger, do you mean like ginger seasoning or the ginger root? And if it's the ginger root, how do you spicy green, okay?
Spicy.
How do you cook the
With-
ginger root with the rice?
With jalapeno. I love jalapeno. It's like one of my favorite
Mushed.
peppers. Because it's like, it's not too spicy where you could just still like enjoy it, but it also tastes nice. Adlan, no. Yeah, we have ginger that we just don't use, so we could do that.
I don't know if it's still good.
Probably.
Okay.
But yeah, no, those look really good, Bogus. Nice. I like Dade Man taking out a gun, just.
I really like your first video. It was really entertaining for me to watch.
Yeah, we watched it. Well, I watched it live, like when you did the like showing of it. But then she wanted to see it, so I like rewatched it with her. It was so good.
yeah, the editing was very good.
Mm-hmm. Like the commentary is good, you know, but the editing just makes it really fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Hope we don't mind the clinking of our plates while we eat.
Mm-hmm. This culinary conversation is on pause. Okay. Time almost to draw.
Who's the guy on the top in the card?
That's Soma Cruz.
Who?
He's in a playable character in some Castlevania games.
His jacket reminds me of Leon from Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had to peel a ginger root? It's hard. Yeah, I think I just used a knife to like do.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if a potato peeler would help with that. Because it's very thin skin.
Some stuff in the assistance. Okay. Like
Yes.
her too? I see I got a ping, but I'm not sure if, like... Yeah, okay, to both of us. So yeah, you can get started on some of that. Draw on some characters. I could also send you the ones that I've been working on so that they'll get done quicker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got the little fluff up there. It's the save data theme from Castlevania X68, bunch of zeros. X680,000. Oh, was that not round 2 stuff? So now on Eevee.
How dare touch Eevee. Okay. For round 2's when? Round 2 requests are, those are like in a farther away time frame, right? Like we would have more time to work on that.
Oh, the images are round 3. Oh, so you're giving her round 3 stuff. That's fine. You can give her like round 3 stuff. I'll probably ask her for help with my round 2 stuff that I'm working on. But yeah, so I can show you this stuff real quick if you want. So it'd be these.
What's a size?
Could look it up, but I guess yeah, the weapon.
Okay, it's gone. I was gonna smack your screen.
Skeletrox, Fallen Piece, Spear in the Abdomen by Narius.
So,
Oh yeah, that was the stuff that I'm working on. So, I'm working on this stuff, and you could work on this stuff if you want. I can help you with some of the characters like Bifrost and Hammerhead if you want.
yeah. It's a
But
good
yeah, I'm
thing.
working on these ones.
That's a good idea to let us do the visualization of Larry killing Robin, because we can handle that a bit. We could draw that, and we'll try not to like upset people, because you know, it's like next time we do stuff we play the Hunger Games, like anybody who kills like a real life animal is immediately gonna be seen as like an antagonist, which kind of sucks. So yeah. So yeah, we could try to make it funny.
Mm-hmm. I think it would be really funny if like she's doing the like Because whenever she yawns, she's like,
She just gets Thanos snapped as she screams. Like little
yeah, like
particles fly
Larry's
off
just
her.
like, and Robin's like, ah.
Mr.
Disappears.
Larry, I don't feel so good.
You feel so good. Turned into dust. Ah.
I think that would feel icky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sent people that I knew. I sent myself in though, so like, you know, I'm not just like sending other people to do it for me. You know, I'm also going in there myself. I'm sending myself to the front lines. So I should put Craig in the next one if we do it again.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Craig. Yes. Oh, Arthur too. Like I could do Arthur, Craig, and I did win. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, a lot of my contestants won. That's not what I meant. Yeah. So I put James, Smirky, me, and me again. But then yeah, Albus and Bitter Giggle also won. But like my guys did really well.
I put Shotgun in, and he killed me, which was ironic.
Yeah. You put Snufkin and Larry, and Snufkin killed you and Larry killed Robin.
That's crazy, actually.
That is actually, because it's like all random, you know, like who kills who and stuff. And it happened to be that Snufkin and Larry killed you and Robin. Clue us up next time with a Karen didn't join. Had Green Biker dude on your behalf, who also died. I would have loved to see Green Biker dude win.
That would be really cool.
MVP was Inarius. Yeah, Inarius was pretty present, I think, through a lot of it. He's also the character I've now drawn the most of, because I've drawn him a couple times for round 2, and I drew him for round 1 also. So.
What is it called when you plan something and it backfires? Like that whole group I made just backfired against me. It's like, kill him, not me! We are number 1, hey!
I can't believe it's just 2 characters entire game just being dead. Yeah, Dade Man and Green Biker Dude. I would have been so happy if they won. But Dade Man remained a Dade Man.
Speaking of green, what's your guys' favorite color? I know your favorite color. So
And I know yours.
yes. Blue, okay.
I really wonder what Skeletrox. Okay. Yeah, Skeletrox.
Purple?
Purple.
Okay. Purple's a cool color. It's like spacey.
So, I think I'm gonna give him the claim Soleus. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay, there we go.
I can't wait to make a character sheet of the babies, the ferrets.
Yeah.
We do this. We call our ferrets squiggles or babies now. That's just how we refer to them. Or squishy squoos.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So if you hear me like say that, that's why. It's just so you know.
This is what I used for reference last time I drew Soma and the claim Soleus. And I'm gonna use it again because it's so good. It's super detailed, so like I can kind of just draw it from this. Like, yeah, I remember we were talking about it last time I did the it's so well done.
He looks cool. I like his white color scheme. Probably contrasts with like Dracula. That's a big old sword. So he was in Castlevania.
Yep.
So instead of a whip, he had a big old sword?
He could actually use a lot of different stuff. That's like his ability to use. Well, he can use a bunch of different weapons, like swords and stuff. There are whips in the game, and whip-like items, but he also uses souls of the enemies that he defeats.
How do you attack with souls? Is it like a snowball?
Okay, so some of the souls are
Ooh.
weapons.
Wow, Aaron, that's actually really good. I didn't know you drew.
Make Discord a little smaller.
I really like it.
But yeah, his main ability is steal the souls of monsters. So like he'll get a soul and he can use that soul as an attack. So like, but there's 3 different color souls and they each do different stuff. So yellow is like a passive ability. So there's one that can like heal you. There's one that like gives you wings and stuff. Blue souls I think were like special abilities, like they're like big attacks, I believe. I'm trying to remember. And then I think red ones were just general weapons. So like you could have a red soul that's like a bone throw, like you throw a bone or something, or I think Creaking Skull might have been a red where you just do like that. Oh no, I think that was a blue one where you have the thing and it like attacks like for you or something. But yeah, you can have, or like another red soul could be like a spear, so you use the soul and it'll like throw a spear or whatever, like stuff like that.
That's cool.
So you can use the souls as like abilities and weapons and stuff, but you can also use actual weapons.
That's really cool. It reminds me of
He'll explain it better. Soul of the Minotaur gives a strength boost. Yeah, so if you use the Minotaur soul,
makes you smarter.
Yeah, so some of them just boost your stats. Some of them like do more active things, like
Interesting. I like how you could use the monsters, like they'll help you gain abilities that you couldn't use it before. It reminds me of the similar mechanic in Persona 5 where you get a monster and like you can get their persona and they could help fight for you, and like you can combine each persona to become a different or stronger one. Like it reminds me of that, which is cool. Like the monsters help you in battle.
Yeah, so like if there's a soul that you really want, like a certain weapon or ability that you really want, you can just grind killing that enemy and eventually get the soul. Yeah, so I'm just going to take this.
As a reference.
Castlevania monsters and SMT/Persona demons are based on mythology and folklore.
Yeah, and like how each character represents tarot. I don't know much about the other personas because I haven't played them. But yeah. I know you can get like Satan and like other mythos, and their flavor text talks about like what they do, inspired by that.
I just realized that earlier, like I drew a line, I drew it like up here, which I was like, oh, you know, I'll do the handle. But if this was the handle of the sword, because the sword's supposed to be pointing down, he'd be holding the blade. So I'm fixing that now, making him not hold the blade like that, because that would hurt. I guess if he holds it correctly, like it wouldn't, but still would not be a great idea.
If I had a sword, I would like wear hand gloves for it. Not because I'm worried to cut myself, but because like if I left it out in the sun, I could, and it's like really hot to touch, I could just grab it with the glove.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Can you pass me a tissue? Thank you.
Do you know that the small plant enemies from Castlevania games are from folklore? I mean, that makes sense, but they grow from the blood of hangmen. Yeah, I don't remember. Is that like the Une? Or what was it called?
Oni?
No, it's like UNE. Yeah, Une.
Oh.
Okay.
What was Greek? Is Greek mythology the one that has Zeus and stuff?
What?
Is it Greek mythology that
Yeah.
has Zeus and stuff? Yeah, I know a lot about Greek mythology. I don't know much about other mythologies.
Greek mythology's cool.
Hmm.
Medusa. Yeah, there's Medusa has been a boss before in certain games, and there's also an enemy called a Medusa head where they used to just be really annoying and like knock you back or whatever, but starting in I think Symphony of the Night, or around that time, there were gold ones that would actually petrify you. Like when they hit you, they would turn you into stone, and it's so annoying. Yeah, I hate Medusa heads. They're so annoying to deal with sometimes. But there are some abilities that make it super easy to deal with them, so. Every Castlevania game has their take on the original 6 bosses from Castlevania 1. Yeah, like, they'll have, like, a new version of, like, a lot of those like, classic bosses in some way. Giant bat, Medusa, mummy man, creature, and death.
Frankenstein's monster!
Mm-hmm.
Mummy man. So, how you want to talk about like D&D?
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about D&D?
What do you mean, like?
Like your journey through D&D and your experience so far.
Sorry. You want to put this in? Then we can both hear the music, and also, I'd be able to hear you a little bit better. So yeah, what were you saying?
D&D
about
journey
D&D,
for you.
D&D journey. I mean, my D&D journey like originally started like years ago in like high school when I tried playing D&D with some friends. So we got like most of the friend group in. We sat at this big old table with like a bunch of us. And then at some point we like the party split up. So I think that was like to make it more manageable. So like the DM was like working with one party and then like they'd like switch out. So the party that wasn't playing just went in the other room and like played Smash or whatever. Yeah, so I got her to make a character. I showed her how, and we did a little one shot I just like made up on the spot, and then
Well, I originally made
also-
the character because he made a group.
yep, I found a group with some friends that Oh, the one with like that like a while ago with the big group. Yeah, I remember like everyone at lunch with the like physical character sheets. It wasn't even like D&D Beyond. It was like physical character sheets, and we were like doing everything. Yeah, and then we played with some friends. Well, I played with some friends in school. You're not gonna finish that?
I'm gonna eat it. I'm just like
letting it
leaving.
chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue. I'm listening.
But yeah, so like I played with some friends in school a while back, and that was fun, but we didn't actually get to like really get very far in that campaign, which is sad because I spent a lot of time with my character. I really liked his like the character, but for D&D characters, I've made like about the same, I think, maybe a little more, but yeah.
You
Not
have
that many.
like a lot of rogues.
I have 2 rogues.
What other classes do you have?
I have Robert Banks
That
and
rogue?
yeah, I have Tootsie Rogue. My first character was a warlock,
Okay.
and then I also have the one that I was doing for the one with our friends that we only did like the one session of, like I was just talking about. He was a cleric.
Oh.
So, yeah, I've done 2 rogues, a cleric, and a warlock, I guess.
Okay. So you've almost touched all the bases. That's cool.
Be cool to maybe try like a paladin or something very like physical sometime, or a bard. The my characters are simple, and the rogue has a complicated backstory.
So yeah, he set up a group because
Yeah.
I made my character, and he's like, oh, let's because he liked the idea. I was like, what if there was a wizard that was like a schnauzer?
Yeah. Okay. So full story though, when her birthday was coming up, I was like, I want to get a D&D group, and maybe we could do a one shot around her birthday, and so we got some friends, or I talked to some friends that ended up being able to join, and like they were like, oh yeah, you know, like I could do a one shot, and then it took forever, so we actually did the first session like this past weekend, but and it's ending up to not be a one shot because we weren't able to play for very long that time, but that gives me a little more time to flesh out the later end of the story, so we'll probably finish it this
anyway,
weekend.
like
Changeling.
we had to do change of plans because, you know, adults have jobs, and
That's very cool, though.
we're trying to like work around that.
Yeah.
And so that got postponed for a bit, but I was really excited to like play D&D. So Solo did a one shot. It was a one shot, and it was a life or death situation.
Basement melodies.
So he did a one shot with me, and it was just me, and he was the DM. It was really fun. Then I wanted to be a DM too, so I went to this website that helped me do a one shot for come up with ideas for Solo, for him to play like his rope thing. It was like a D&D website that like comes up with ideas through AI generation, and I'm like, okay, I'll go with that. And yeah, they helped me create a world. They had an automated like rolling system, and I didn't like it because it doesn't understand your like commands. So it's just like, oh, they kept telling Solo to roll for dexterity. I'm like, roll for wisdom. He rolled a 14 because it would automatically roll for him, and it was just annoying. I prefer to like go by my mind. I didn't feel like a DM at all.
Also, it just said to roll for like the 6 basic stats. So like I'm jumping on rooftops, and it's like roll for dexterity. I'm like, I have +11 acrobatics. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Like it fits for acrobatics, and like I really wanted to use acrobatics there because I imagine that she's so good at acrobatics because she's an owl. I actually sent the art of her in Discord a while ago when I made her.
Her name is Tootsie.
Tootsie the owl.
And yeah, he had fun, so I did a good job as a DM.
Yeah.
But yeah, they helped me came up with idea, and next time, well, I did another one shot with him where we didn't finish it yet, but I'm just going by like, I'm just reading.
Whoa, that's way bigger than I thought.
I'm just reading the prompt, like not the prompt, but like the generated world and the arcs of each story. Like there's 3, and the character, like each NPC character sheet and stuff. So I'm just going through that, like through me. So.
Yeah, like it's kind of fun to just kind of improv, like figure it out.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're always going to have to do that as a DM anyway, because like your players are not going to do exactly as you planned, and you're always going to have to expect them to do something unexpected.
I tried writing my own campaigns, but I ended up writing a book instead.
Yeah, how's that going? Was it just like in your notes app?
I put it in my Word doc.
Word doc.
And I'm in chapter 2 right now. We're writing that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
It was a story I had in my mind for a long time of these characters that I have. I just never like wrote it down or materialized it, but it's all in here. I know what happens.
That's cool, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Erhan. It's nice.
I'm simplifying the hair a little bit, making less strands.
Cause you know what they say, like Solo told me this. Being a DM and also being a party like NPC, a character is also just like, that's basically just writing a book.
Yeah, because like if you're the DM but you're also the player, then you have like full control over everything that happens in the world. But you're basically just writing a book. You're just having dice help you figure out what happens, basically, like, because you control the characters that you're playing as, but you also control like everything in the world because you're the DM.
So long story short, we ended up doing the campaign together with the group. And he was the DM.
Yeah.
He had this whole
DMing
world
is
planned
fun.
out, and he even drew maps and stuff. Really cool.
I'm excited for you guys to play the story.
Me too. I can't wait until like the end of the week. I'm gonna have to like do more one-shots to satiate myself.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's really cool because now we're finally able to like start playing that, because she always, ever since like I first mentioned anything about D&D to her, she was like, oh, I've never played but I really want to. So like ever since then I've been trying to find a way to like get a D&D game for her to play. So when her birthday was coming up, I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just use this as an opportunity to like find a game for her. So go now. All right. Good night, Bogus.
Good night.
But yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna get
There's an
some
ad break.
friends. Oh, okay. But yeah, I was like, gonna get some friends together and play a one shot. And that ended up being fun. So
We'll go jump back to that.
Adland. I just realized I forgot I want to do thick outside, thin inside, so I might redraw some of those lines on the face.
I have 30 more-ish seconds. Now's the time for you to drink water and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, get a little more music going. I'm manually playing the songs for some reason. I could have just gone to the playlist on YouTube, but bringing the squiggles in. How are my squiggles doing? Did you bring her in with in the tube?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's the greatest motivator to follow me. Hi guys. Don't worry, we stopped during the ad. So yeah, long story short, he solo like wrote this world, he did a map, all that stuff. And yeah, the party was really fun. One of our friends was like a rat, a self-proclaimed rat king, and their goal with this character was to collect as many rats as possible. Our other friend played like a tiefling who is very nice, and like yeah, they're pretty chill.
Alright.
I played Snow. I'm trying. I want to do more character studies of lawful good, so I can have a better grasp on how to play his character. But I sort of like doubled down on him being a dog. Like he has dog tendencies. He has his voice. I made him have the same voice as like Blue's Clues from Blue's Clues. And yeah, he's a magic wielder. He goes to churches. He believes in this magic of light, which is like some sort of religion. I have an idea for a lawful evil character pretends to be lawful good. That's interesting. Yeah, Schnow's like a really old schnauzer person who has helped heroes in the past, like with their journeys, and has been mentioned in like folklore tales. So yeah, he's also a hermit. He goes to the woods and stuff, and lives on the land. And yeah, it's like that. He visits churches and stuff to practice, like be a priest and stuff. What else? So in the campaign, I just kind of doubled down on his dog tendencies. So he just sort of like, whenever he saw like a carriage and he thought it was a mailman, so he started chasing them. It turns out it was just like a carriage and a guy who he thought had a uniform on.
No, it could have been a mailman.
Could have been. Yeah.
Might have been. You don't know.
It wasn't night at that time?
Well, you were talking about the uniform. No, it was daytime.
Okay.
But, I mean, you were talking about a uniform, so I assume that it was a mailman in some sort of uniform.
Yeah, but Snow might have thought it was like a person in a uniform. I don't know. You're the DM. So
I deemed that it was a mailman.
Okay. So yeah. Just like Snow's pretty cute, but I want to make them wise and show off more of their like lawful good side. Alright, let's read on your person who pretends to be lawful good. They're a racist elf who is a snake, and it's a good way to actually force an evil character to interact and cooperate with the party, while also telling everyone at the table his inner thoughts. Ooh, that's interesting.
Maybe he gets an arc of not being racist.
How do you stop being racist?
You don't. Once you're racist for life.
Whoa, my arc just taught me that there's multiple ways to, like there's multiple people that don't need to be defined by how they were born, of which they have no choice in.
No, that can't be right.
I've seen videos of racists and like
Hey,
the most
someone trying to get in there. No. Muffin.
the most effective way to not
Where?
be racist is to take a DNA test and find out they're a little bit of that race. And then they're just like, oh my god, I know more about myself and I think that's beautiful. Like they switch up. Which I don't think really stops them from being racist. They just like are hypocritical, I guess.
Yeah. They're hypocrites. I don't like hypocrites.
I love you.
It's about perceived notions and ignorance. We gotta clip your nails, Missy. These things are deadly. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, another way, the best way to stop racism is to realize, like, oh wait, sectioning us off based off visual
Yeah, you see
appearance
those
is gonna
big
like,
old claws
it's like
there.
really annoying and inconvenient. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. You mentioned in your campaign that you were working on something. You didn't say what it
Yeah,
was.
I don't think you said details, but like,
Yeah.
I remember you mentioning it.
She's so cute.
She's adorable. Look at this baby. This is a good baby.
Okay, okay.
Alright.
Oh, baby, you're so amazing, talented.
BBBB. Campaigns about two empires, one rapidly mechanizing with artificers and warforged that's inspired by Eastern Asia, and a Scandinavian style country, has a lot of warlocks due to their high amount of magic concentration, and the tech nation wants more magic to fuel their technology. And also different races live in different parts of the world, some exclusive to some nations and some not even part of those nations, or some not even. Okay. She's crying. So the campaign starts with a terrorist attack in the Scandinavian-inspired country.
Ooh.
Okay.
You put a lot of thought into that. The
Yeah.
premise, I like it.
Muffin. She keeps trying to climb. She wants the high ground.
Yes.
I want the high ground. I get a strategic advantage.
She feels like a baby because she is a baby. Yes.
It's over, Robin. I have the high ground. Look at this tum tum. This is a good tummy. I wanted to explore geopolitics and nature of war.
Mhm. That sounds good as a book if you're going to expand more upon it. Just so you can get the campaign like to be finished and can be a campaign, I'd focus more on what the players will
This?
most
is
likely learn and see.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Alright, there you go, Muffin. Squishy. Squish. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, she's playing with my hand. She's grabbing me. She grabbed my fingers. Ah! If I don't make it, tell Robin I love her.
Oh, careful, don't bang your head.
I wish you guys could see these zoomies right now.
The way the empires will act is entirely dependent on what the players choose.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That sounds really cool. I'd love to play your campaign once you're finished with it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. What empires will act is entirely different.
You made like your campaign in like a week?
A little more. I did I did most of the work in the first like couple days,
Get pillowed.
but it's still not really done. It's a political Schrodinger's box. Like Zero Escape.
That game was so bad.
Our choices will change characters' actions.
Only the first game was good.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I was on the dot. I was really good at making predictions.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had this conversation with Solo that we were very passionate about. I was just like, this guy is probably a bad guy, dude. And he's like, no, he's a good person. And I was just like,
him.
He's wearing a white lab coat. He's either a pharmacist or an evil villain. And what was he, Solo?
Both.
He was both, yes.
See, I just thought he was a pharmacist. You know, like Doofenshmirtz. I mean...
Wait, what? Doofenshmirtz isn't a pharmacist?
Yes, he is. He's got a white coat. That's a pharmacist thing.
Must be a disguise. I don't know. He creates a lot of unique horrors.
For his pharmacy...
He doesn't have a pharmacy. He has an...
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated Pharmacy? Or Doofenshmirtz Pharmaceutical Incorporated? That, yeah.
Stop being
Phineas and Ferb type logic.
Come over here. Wee! Phineas and Ferb type logic. For real, for real. It's not, because it's an actual, like, real good assumption to make of people with white coats. White lab coats. To share the same brain cell.
No, we just both watched Phineas and Ferb when we were younger, and it deeply affected us. Deeply imprinted on us.
Affected your brain cells?
Yes.
That's cool,
It
I guess.
affected my brain. Muffin's trying to climb on the microwave.
You're
in
so
here.
curious, you are, my little curious baby.
Robin
I love you.
climbed on her chair earlier, which was right next to the mini fridge.
A talented schoolgirl, yes
And she
is.
tried climbing on top of it, but luckily, like, the fridge isn't tall enough, so.
She don't wanna see a truck stop. She can run away when she gets home.
There we go. I did a little fluffy. The fluff.
Run, baby, run! Whee! Fluff.
Yes.
If you need a reference for a fluffy coat, you can look at Muffin. Where's Fluff? Where's Muffles?
Yeah, I could look at Robin.
The two.
Look at that. That's some good noodle.
How does Sin know about Soma?
Cause like, I thought you said how.
Soma?
Yes.
Who's Soma?
I'm gonna say no.
So is that in Zero Time Dilemma?
No, that's who I'm drawing right now.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't retain his name. I'm not good with names.
It's okay.
Squiggle?
But yeah,
Unacceptable behavior, baby.
so
You're obsessed.
going back to Zero Escape for a quick second, there some characters change their actions depending on what we choose. So like if there's like a prisoner dilemma sort of thing, but well, it's exactly that in the second game. And if we hit ally, they'll betray us. If we hit betray, they'll ally with us.
Ugh.
And it's so like the game sometimes I feel like it tries to like act really clever, but sometimes it just doesn't make sense.
You could tell they have a bad writing habit into making like twists that there can only be one true route. And
Yeah.
like, oh, nope, you died. Like it's so random, like the way you get killed. And it's just like, oh, you have to unlock all the bad endings to get the true ending, and you remember all the endings. And like, no, I could have still like survived without knowing other versions of myself who died.
Yeah, like, because we ally and she betrays, and we're like, why'd you betray? She's like, it's the only option that makes sense. And then we betray her, and she's like, why'd you betray me? I would never. And it's like,
So we in the first game, truth is the game was rigged from the start.
It was. It is. It still is.
In the second game, you couldn't get the good ending unless you get all the bad endings, and the third. In
And
the
there's
first
so
game,
many more endings in that game than
our
the first
second
one.
playthrough, we were in the good route, but it locked us out because they wanted us to play like the rest of the game, like the other routes. And it's like, oh
No,
my God.
we were doing like every single possible route. That game does not have a linear story. It's just a bunch of random fragments. You don't even unlock a fragment by doing the one before it. You just do a random fragment and it unlocks other ones that aren't even necessarily connected. It's so
like,
weird.
If I reach the good route
Henry
on
Stickmin,
my
but
first
bad.
playthrough, and I don't want to play
And
through
way
the
more
other
confusing.
playthroughs, you know, maybe you're not doing good storytelling, and like if you're forcing me to go through other routes to learn more about the story, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that's good storytelling.
Yeah, it was really annoying because we did every. It's not even that we didn't play the other routes. We did everything in that game, and it still didn't unlock certain stuff.
You're talking about the last game, Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about it.
Oh, did I say Zero Time Dilemma? I meant the first game.
Oh, the first.
I said the first game.
Oh yeah, no, the first and second game. Yeah, you have to play through all of the stuff.
The third one was straight up bad. It was so bad.
It was really bad.
The Steam version of it, for some reason, has this glitch where it doesn't process you going through a cutscene in the route, so you have to redo some random route. You don't know which route to like unlock more like stories.
Yeah, I think you would like Ace Attorney.
Mm-hmm.
We should play it sometime, or you could just play it on your own time. But I'd like to watch.
The best story that I've read and that has utilized like video game logic and time shenanigans was Homestuck. The author Andrew Hussey was really good. That sounds fun. The second game, we kind of made it fun because we were experiencing it together, you know.
Yeah.
So this is gonna sound crazy. The second game, the pro tag's name was Sigma, and
He's a Sigma male.
Yeah, he's also a male, and whenever I voiced him, I voiced him. I gave him like a pro tag voice, like, "Hi, my name is Sigma. I'm a Sigma male." Yeah. So that isn't even something we made up. That's his actual name. We gave other characters nicknames.
Like Big T.
Mm-hmm. We named this old guy Big T. So whenever I'd read like his name, I'd say Big T instead with Sigma's voice. And this redhead lady who looked really bad in 3D because they did not look good. Her hair looked very like blocky, so her name was Burger Meat.
Burger Meat.
Mm-hmm. We like Burger Meat. Burger Meat's nice. Someone called Mega Man X and the Maverick Hunters.
I love getting ads on Discord. It's so fun. Alright.
There's also this other chick named Fi. She was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to know the spoiler to that game, but the ending was really stupid. Oh yeah, there's also a blonde guy in that game named Dio. He was the worst. No one likes Dio.
Computer virus turns robots evil.
And big surprise, he was the big bad all along. Or working for a big bad. Maybe. I kept guessing all the VAs were voiced by Keith Silverstein because I like him, and I kept getting wrong until Keith Silverstein finally did voice a character who was in the last game. And
I hated that character though.
he voiced this like this freaking virgin, you know, opposite of Chad dude. It's like, what was her name?
Mira?
Mira, my queen! And like he's so pathetic. I hate him so much. Mira! And like, why did he have to be voiced by Keith Silverstein? Anyway, Keith Silverstein's awesome. It's all Keith Silverstein. My friends can play. Stop! Don't eat my shoes.
Yeah.
Danganronpa is in its own league. That. They're both owned by the same company who, like Danganronpa and Zero Time Dilemma were owned by the same company. So I feel like after Danganronpa got really popular, they were like, oh, do more Zero Time Dilemma, creator of Zero Time Dilemma. And
the writing
it just
definitely
like went downhill in the sequels, and I feel like Danganronpa was an influence on that.
Yeah, the first game was so good, but then the second and third games, I could like feel the Danganronpa influence in the writing.
Well, you can't say that because you don't know anything about Dangan.
I do.
Continue.
No, I do know stuff about it. I just never played it. So, like, it did still feel like. Okay. Known for visual novels and anime arena fighting games. Spike Treetoft is known for their visual novels and anime arena fighting games. I guess. Because they are.
Does Muffin look skinny to you?
I mean, she's always kind of looked skinny.
Well, if she looks thinner than her, like, middle part, like, it gets thin in the low half, we should, like... Oh, she's looking for food. There's no food. Oh, as soon as I see that, she's, like, looking at the bowl to see if there's food.
Do you want to get some food for them? We've been transitioning them to... Well, we were already giving them raw food, but we're transitioning them to, like, homemade raw food, basically. So, like, we buy the chicken. I don't blend it. I take the chicken, get as much off the bone as I can, and then cut it into small pieces with a knife. Like, don't even blend
the bone.
it. You want to include the bone? I wouldn't
if it's big enough that they can't eat it, it should be fine.
Alright, but I would still definitely cut the meat into small pieces.
You might be transitioning too fast, because I don't know if Muffin's eating it.
No, they were eating it. Muffin was eating earlier. I thought Robin was eating in here, how loud she was. Because Robin is a loud eater. So...
Alright, Muffins, I'll get you some yummies.
You're coming with me, Squirrel. Yes. I love you.
Bye. I'll be back, baby. You hear that?
Yeah. I wonder if the mic picked it up. Ah, why'd it go over here? Inception. Okay. They made Jump Force and many other licensed anime arena fighters, and also programmed the first Dragon Quest game. Wait,
Did you
what?
already recut this?
Nope. That's the whole thing. That's what I was saying. Like, take it out and cut it with a knife into very small pieces.
You should cut it up into portions.
Yeah. Well,
Why are you so jumpy, little squiggly?
I cut it when I'm making their food. I guess I could cut more beforehand, but yeah. Oh wait, what are you? You're taking the whole one. I put 2 in there and I cut one of them. There's a half in there that you should use. Just finish the half. Look at their game history on Wikipedia. All right, yeah. That's what I was looking up. I pulled up a tab, but I didn't end up actually looking it up.
This is a big half. What?
Yeah, but that's also with the bone.
Alright, I didn't do anything with it. Okay. Let's see how they handle it.
Wikipedia. Alright, I'm just going through everything in SongRec, not strictly, oh wait, this is back in September anyway. I was gonna say, like, like, yeah, no, I got past day 1 already. Oh yeah, Muffins, she's biting at it, she's eating it. I think, oh, she's trying to pull the bowl. She's biting the skin right now, trying to eat it. Yeah, so wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, products. The Portopia Serial Murder Case, Dragon Quest series, Sound Novel series, Mystery Dungeon series, Zero Escape series, Fire Pro Wrestling, Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, Tenkaichi series, Danganronpa, Conception, Kenka Bancho. It's on the shelf. In here. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest 1986, they worked on that, wow. 1 and 2.
Ah, yes, it's a shelf. Nice.
Even some like recent stuff. Okay. Ark Survival Ascended, Baldur's Gate 3. Divinity Original Sin, Terraria. So they published Western third-party games in Japan. Witcher 2, Hotline Miami. So they published some of these in Japan.
Hotline Miami? I thought that was an indie game.
Yeah, no, published Western third-party games in Japan. So they published it, but they didn't like make it. Epic Mickey, Saints Row 4, Witcher, Ark Survival Evolved, Terraria, Indivisible, Baldur's Gate 3. And okay, let's go. Is this as Spike tunes off? What's the latest game?
So I put some eggshell on it and drizzled some salmon oil. So
oh yeah,
mixes
Dragon Ball
with the
Sparking
eggshell.
Zero. I know that's new, so they did that. Okay, new playlist.
Don't you even think about it. Hey! She's trying to lift it up.
I didn't see a shuffle button to like start the playlist, but I'll shuffle it from here.
Oh, she's trying to pull meat out of the bone.
Yeah.
Not trying to steal it.
No, but I was like, she's trying to eat it.
No!
Don't just drag an entire piece of chicken.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I was gonna just shuffle it anyway, though. But yeah.
Alright, Missy, you're eating inside.
Yeah.
Silly Billy.
Was that like a chicken thigh or something? Muffin just took an entire like half a chicken thigh. She tried lifting it out of the bowl to like stash it somewhere to
Either
eat.
a thigh or a tenderloin.
I think it was a thigh.
I'm trying not to get salmonella on the floor, thank you.
Yeah. That would be bad.
I love feeding them raw meat. It's pretty cool.
The mashup, yeah. Like they go really well into each other. What's that? It's not like a pig.
It's a spray bottle.
That was the spray bottle? Is that the new one we got?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know what a pig sounds like?
Because I've heard pigs before.
You've heard pig? Okay.
I know what they sound like.
They go oink oink.
Exactly. Oink oink. And that sounded like an oink oink to me.
Do you want more food? Because we have enough portions for like a second.
What?
Are you still hungry?
A little bit.
Okay. I'll make you some more.
Mm-hmm.
Who even in their heads manages to correlate Nightman and Ruins? Somebody with a music, like, they just got like that special tuned ear. They just like, I don't know. They have, their minds work differently.
Mm-hmm. A tuned ear is something I do not have. Mm-hmm.
Well, some people have to be taught like, oh my god.
Music.
Yeah, like
Sounds.
and what sounds are. Others just like can hear it and know what sound it is.
I know what sounds are. They're the things that you hear. How's your pumpkin?
I'm feeling the autumn spirit.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna try to take it again. Where are you gonna put it?
Music is hard. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to make music sometime, like to try it, but I know it's very hard and I don't know the first thing about it.
You're a musician? Whoa. Where can I hear your works if you have?
I could show you some of the stuff he's made.
Okay.
Got Writer's Block on the last jam, that's why fishing game ended up with no background music.
Ooh. I like chiptune a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She pulled the chicken out and now it's on the floor. She's
Can you fix it? You should try cutting into the small pieces. She's not going to try and stash the whole thing if you do that. And if she does, she'll only try and stash a little tiny bit instead of a whole half of a thigh.
If I know where she's gonna put it, then I'll just put it there next time. I'm gonna wipe the... I got a clean litter box anyway. It's not a litter box, but it's just like where they chill out. Away from... She put it in the other side, not where they go.
But yeah, could you like go cut that up into small pieces like I did this morning? It's pretty easy. Just like take a knife, chop up some of the meat, and then...
Now she's eating the heart in a bowl. It's kind of mesmerizing, you know? Like, I can't really look away. And also her long, like, loud smacks with her mouth is really cute.
Behold, the world's most distracting object. Muffin-eating chicken.
That is really distracting.
Like, I wish the camera could see it. Like, look at her just munching on it. She's munching some skin. Maybe.
I wanna once they get used to eating raw completely, I want to introduce them to just eating a raw egg, because that's really good for them nutrition wise, and it also helps prevent hairballs.
Battle against True Hero and Splash Woman, because coincidentally both fish women with laser spears if you count a trident as a spear. Yeah, I'd say a trident is like a three-pronged spear. Right.
By that logic, a fork is a spear as well.
I mean, if you have a three-pronged fork, then it's like a mini trident.
A mini trident. Forks are deadly, yeah. Of course she like pulls out and hoards the big piece of chicken, and then she's just like leaving the little piece of chicken heart like in the bowl and just eating that where it should be. That's greed right there. If she was one of the 7 deadly sins, it'd be greed. Can we get a zoom in on them?
She's on the bottom layer, so it'd be kind of hard to get her there, but like...
Oh yeah, you guys can see this in the background here.
Yeah.
This little chewy bone, they never eat it because I don't think they know what it is. Yeah, it's just some crumbles.
This is the be right back screen, but yeah, you could see like full screen camera. Just see Robin. Don't know how she sleeps like that. So cute.
So talented.
But yeah, we don't really have anything to show the bottom layer where she's eating, so.
You hand me a camera, I can show you.
I mean, you could like record it, but the only cameras I have are, well, I guess you could take the ferret cam off the desk and like hold it down there. If you want to try that. Maybe. No, you should eat it. You gotta make
I'll
sure.
make
You...
more for myself.
No, but you should make sure that you eat.
It's okay.
Have a little extra sauce though. And I'll only eat it if you go make more for yourself right now, because you gotta eat. Gotta make sure you're eating enough food.
Which sauce?
Spicy.
This is what we use, by the way. It came in a 3-pack. There's a miso, hot and spicy, and a citrus. It says by the color, this is the hot and spicy. It says up there. Yeah, that's the kind we use. We bought it at Costco if you really are interested in it.
And yeah, they're really good. And we also bought teriyaki, so we're set for sauce.
Perfect for stir fry. What's awesome about stir fry is that it can go with anything. Like you can put anything in stir fry. Food is important. Yeah.
Are you
fair point.
gonna make some food for yourself?
Yeah. But yeah, the more I spend with solo, the more nerdy, the more I learn about and am a part of nerd culture. We went to this comic book store the other day, and we saw these guys playing D&D, and they had this like really cool.
The other day?
Not the other day.
This
you
is
know,
like a month
last
ago, at least.
2
months ago, maybe.
It feels pretty recent. Anyway.
I guess.
They had this D&D sesh and like in this comic book store, and you know they have tables so people can play and stuff. And they also had like the campaign events, like games and stuff that you could buy. But these people, they don't work in the store. They just like go there. They had a D&D sesh, and the DM had like a bunch of character sheets, a computer in front of him, and everyone looked really like confused and like they looked kind of confused and pretty tired. They're surrounded by like energy drinks. Stop.
Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy.
Yeah, I was just like, whoa, so they're having a D&D campaign? And Thomas was like, yeah. And some other guy who was in the group, he's like, okay, I don't know, I've never played this before. I'm like, all right. I wanted to watch them. They had this tiny little dice throwing thing. And, they had this tiny dice throwing thing where you throw the dice and it felt like a pool. It looked very fancy and velvety, like a pool table. It was very tiny. It was like a miniature pool table for throwing dice. And I'm like, whoa, that's cool. I want that. I should just walk in and be like, hello, can I join in?
But they probably had some kind of map thing like in the middle. I don't really remember though. But I imagine they'd use some kind of map or board or whatever to play with.
It'd be cool to use a big old map.
Mm-hmm.
So you could like place your figures of the D&D character on.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, she really wants to get through there.
It's not
Yeah, I
scratching
haven't
the
played
door.
that.
As long as we ignore
Not
it, she
yet.
won't do it.
But I'm not sure if I will ever. Muffin.
No, don't give her attention or she'll keep doing it.
I'm gonna stop her from doing it.
You can't stop her if you do something.
Play in the dirt.
Once she realizes her scratching the doors does nothing, she'll give up on her own.
Hmm. She's pretty stubborn though.
Now it comes to scratching stuff. You see? You have to ignore her. Remember we did that when Robin was chewing on the cage to be like saying let us out.
Yeah.
You just gotta ignore tantrums like this.
I mean, she still does it sometimes. I saw her do it the other day, but not that much anymore. She used to do it all the time.
Because we ignore her.
It's the fake out villain that's not Wily. Rule number 1 of every Mega Man game: Wily is always the villain, no matter who may seem to be the villain.
Okay, interesting.
So what I'm thinking here is that Soma's side will start to fade once it gets past the center, and Dracula's side will also start to fade once it gets to the center. But they will sort of like start to go past each other. The color probably will also fade between the two, like here. Exhibit A, put Mr. X on screen. Yeah. Mr. X was a pretty lame one because it just kind of feels really obvious, like why'd they even bother, but... Just gonna keep doing that, I guess. What if that part of Dracula turned it into a wishing soul? Or wisping. Oh, like here, like how. Maybe.
If you can style your mustache into any mustache or beard, like facial hair, what would you style it into?
Twirly.
What kind of twirly?
Super twirly. I get the ends up and like. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, is music playing right now?
Yeah.
My
Do you have
earbud
your
is in the
earbud?
kitchen.
We have advice from someone who plays pretty much every Mega Man game. Don't play Mega Man and base. Yeah, I'm not really planning on it. Oh, no, you just went back twice. Oh my god. Because it's very touch sensitive. You gotta be careful when you're touching it. Don't touch the flat side.
Alright, touch the flat side.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna... We were probably like this far. So, it would be funny. It would be. My decisions on whether I do stuff or not is, would it be funny? And in this case, that's a solid maybe. Even a probably, but
Do you think Muffin can still fit under the door?
maybe. We'll have to see. You want to listen to, or just should I just put on?
I think put on.
Or... Yeah, you can put on. Listen. So,
Well, I want you to be able to hear me.
well, yeah, I'll be able to hear you too, but
You want me to read you a chapter while you draw?
no. I'm already like focusing on drawing and like listening to music and chatting and stuff. But maybe I'll read some before bed.
Okay.
Thank you. Running Man stage and the Fallout 2 Fortress stage are the worst defenders. The entire game is hard, but those three serve a special place.
Meow.
Did you finish your drink?
No. A little bit left.
This was so good. You're making more for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Those last two Fortress stages are long. Oh no.
What was that campaign, the last campaign I did with you called?
You mean the heist one? I don't remember the name.
Not the heist.
Or
The one where you played as Robin Banks.
did I play one as him?
We ended it before we finished the one off.
Did we ever start one with him though? I don't remember. Also, it's the worst boss rush, as after you beat the boss in the boss rush, you have to do a couple of rooms featuring the gimmicks of their stage, and then you go back to the checkpoint room. That sounds horrible. Like, that's not even really a boss rush anymore, because you're not just doing boss after boss. You're like, fight the boss, play a bit of a level, and then like, you know, just make it boss after boss. That's so dumb. And the same stage as the final boss?
Yeah, help me with that environment.
I know. You wanna help after stream?
It'll be really late by the time you're done, I imagine.
I mean, I guess, but I can still help you a little bit.
I stream in my Mac, it'll process well.
Maybe. Meanwhile, Second Fortress stage is least favorite Mega Man stage in the entire classic series. Won't explain why. Oh no.
Ooh.
Why is it not snapping? There we go.
What does he sound like?
We watched all the cutscenes last time, but that was like 2 weeks ago, so...
What is a man?
Exactly.
What was the line?
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Oh.
What is a man?
Oh,
A miserable little pile
he
of
played the
secrets.
voice line, but
How about you?
Oh, I heard it.
yeah. And you also just...
How about you?
You gotta be careful with those, they're super sensitive. Oh, I guess we're listening to Megalovania again. Yeah, you gotta be super careful with the
I summoned
earbuds.
Stan's Undertale.
No. Yeah, well, Heatman X Megalovania. Mm-hmm.
Toby Fox reused the beat so many times, like in the song. The first time he used this song, or like an iteration of it, it was for an Earthbound mod he made years ago. The second time he used it was for Homestuck. He was a composer for Homestuck, and it was a Radia's theme. Well, it still is, but they all have the same, but they all sound different.
Mm-hmm.
Like a different choreography, all that jazz. But he used that song like 3 times. He knew like that was a banger.
Now it's in Smash.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Megalovania is in Smash.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a Sans
I
Mii
bet-
costume, and
I bet it's a Sans version. I know about the costume.
yeah, so the Megalovania is in Smash because of the Sans costume. So
I had a solo take extended Zodiac quiz. In case you guys don't know what that is, it's like a Homestuck test where you find out your troll blood color and your true sign, which is like they ask if you're a Durst or Prospect Dreamer the day you were born, and then like a personality test to see if they're like a hope bound. Oh, Adland. Take a break and drink some agua.
that would be a good idea. Everyone remember to hydrate.
No one can hear you. You're all alone here.
Because they should still be able to see a little thing without sound. Mm-hmm. Freedom!
Yay! As I was saying, extended zodiac test. It's a homestuck test where you find out your troll sign, along with if you're a prospect or streamer and what is your aspect. An aspect in homestuck is basically like when you start the story or the game, you get assigned this ability that, based off your personality, you'd be really good at. Smash is Homestuck is in Smash kinda. I don't know, but Homestuck's pretty good. I like reading it a lot. It's not perfect, but I like it a lot.
I guess because Megalovania is in Smash.
Yeah.
And, like, that theme.
So, yeah, he took the test. I was mostly interested in what aspect he had, and he was a hope bound. So in the game Homestuck, I mean, okay, it's about kids who play a game that ends the world. Depending on the aspect you get on your personality, you pretty much have those powers and you become a god. And they're pretty much like narrative powers. So there's 12 aspects, and Solo got hope. He's the hope bound, which means that what if he has the ability of hope, and he can believe anything into existence.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can I believe Seuss's infinite pizza into existence?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So hope bounds, like the reason they all yawa. The reason they all have aspects to begin with is to try to beat the game, and the only way to beat the game is to create a new universe and become gods through these aspects. So hope players, they help the team win the session by like, they just give hope to other people and can pretty much will anything to existence if they believe hard enough. So yeah, hope players can be pretty OP, but every aspect can be OP if they're all technically an equal match if they know how to use their abilities. Oh my god, the Sharpie bath. That's really old. Is that... I don't know if that was real or if that was just like an attention thing in Tumblr. I'm pretty sure that like that was just like a hoax. What else? But yeah, he has the exact same sign as like a true Aquarius, so he's the same sign as Eridan Ampora. Troll from Homestuck.
That's cool.
I take the same test from time to time. I want you to take another test to find out your class. So I can draw you in God tier. What else? I take the test from time to time. I pretty much have all the questions sort of memorized, but I try to take it honestly because, you know, personality is elusive. I got light bound. I like being either life or space. Space bound. But light is cool. Light bounds, they find knowledge and they bring it into... They have information, they bring it into reality. So they're kind of like the knowledge-based people. But light can also represents luck, so they can be really lucky. And then there's literal light, like, I don't know, you shine a flashlight in someone's face with your hands or something.
Mm-hmm. Hand flashlights or finger flashlights or like that would be so useful.
Mm-hmm. There's this Homestuck character, depending on your class, is okay. So the aspect is the ability, and the class is how you use that ability. So depending on your class, you can use the light bound for a completely different purpose. based off like personality as well. Like there's and now I've got there's a thief of light in Homestuck, and she steals light for herself. And she doesn't just use her powers, it's also like represents their personality. So the thief of light steals, they love like getting attention and have the narrative focus on them. And then there's a seer of light who can see information, like see information in light, and pretty much can tell you how we could inform everybody how they can win the session, because they have the ability to see things ahead, like information.
The 90s Mega Man cartoon where his catchphrase is "Now I've got your power."
Whoa. Your power. It's just placing Spamdon's weird voice lines in this song. Even if there's two seers of light or two thieves of light, they'll still use their abilities completely different and won't have like the same personality.
Oh no. Jump, jump, slide, slide.
Whoa. I like that ending, that was cute.
The rings replaced with health bar sounds.
What do you think about Deltarune, Erhan?
Twister into Sniper Joe, Susie, shield attack, and Raw Snake to I still haven't played Deltarune.
It's free.
I know, I just haven't gotten to it.
It's really good. It aligns with your sense of humor.
Okay, well now I gotta try it and like see if that's true.
I think you'd really like Queenie. I like Queenie a lot. She's in chapter 2, I think. Yeah, whenever that comes out, I'm excited for those chapters. Aw, yeah, Death by Glamour. Wasn't the last chapter with Queenie?
I think that was the second one. I haven't played it, but like, think I remember like some stuff that I've heard. Yeah. Alright, we got Dracula and Soma.
Yeah, I can't wait for chapter 3 and 4. Posing contests against each other. I could see it. I remember when the game came out and it got super popular, Markiplier did not want to play it until like all the hype was over. So it took like a year for him to play it. I just remember that because my headcanon voice for Mettaton when he's in the TVs just sounds like Markiplier. Yeah, they did get really mad. Yeah, it's because of like those routes, and it was so popular that if he played the game, he would have gotten spoiled on how to play it. Like, oh, you have to play it like this. Stop playing like that. Oh no, he's gonna have the bad route or whatever.
Well, the game forces you to do like the neutral route on your first playthrough, so people can't really tell him to do a certain one.
They don't force you in the beginning.
No, it does. Like if you try and do your first route as like
your first playthrough?
Yeah, if you try and do. No, one of my friends tried to do pacifist as his first route, but he ended up getting the normal ending because it forces you to do normal first.
Well, that's a skill issue. I've seen people that play the first time that have gone pacifist, and other routes where they it's easy to go in the middle of the road because you just need to kill one monster for it to be the neutral route and like, you know, let everyone else live.
I don't know, maybe he like accidentally killed something at some point and didn't realize, but like I could have sworn that he like was going pacifist and like still got the normal ending.
He probably killed something and by accident.
Let's see. Oh, well, wait. No. Yeah, he did pacifist. It forced him to get the normal ending, but then he reloaded his save and was able to get the pacifist ending or something. Yeah. So he did pacifist, and then he reloaded. Well, he was a pacifist. He got the normal ending. Then he reloaded his save. He says he had to do some side stuff, whatever, and then like.
Oh yeah.
Then he got the.
When you go for the pacifist route, it unlocks more lore. So you have to go back. You have to backtrack and find out and go to this level, this new level you weren't able to access before, and you have to go through that to get the pacifist route. But they don't like they hint for you to go back during the pacifist route. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. If they just straight up ignore the lab, they have the regular ending. Oh no, Tom! You'll be spoiled.
No, it's fine. I actually started a pacifist playthrough, but I didn't finish it. But I just really want to like.
No, it's spoiled. I'm
just kind of like skimming over. I'm not actually like reading the stuff.
Yeah, it's because he had to go back for the lab to get the true ending.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, let's see what your hot said here.
Flashman by Glamour's favorite matchup. This one's really good.
Being pacifist and being Omega Flowery.
Yeah, True Labs only unlocked by doing Pacifist and beating Omega Flowey. After the credits, beating Omega Flowey, Flowey shows up and tells you about the lab. If you do neutral route first, you aren't forced to get neutral route on your... Okay, if you do a neutral route first, you aren't forced to get neutral on second playthrough. Okay.
But yeah, where are we gonna like find Airhound's music?
I don't have like one collective place to play it, but like I could like just go through like random. That's a sound effect. That's a sound effect.
If you could send Solo a DM of your music, or, like where to find it all, that'd be cool. So I can listen to it. Or you could send it to me. That works.
Yeah, random MP3 files on Discord is how I'm gonna find it.
What do you use to play music? Is it GarageBand? Family Tracker. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'll look into it. Family Tracker. Ooh. Dude. I like that sound. Yeah. This one sucks. I said I like it, and you're like, this one sucks. I like it. It's ominous, but also like intriguing. Mo theme? Is this Airhound?
No.
Oh.
But
Ooh, that was good. I like that. That's a unique game over sound. Why do I hear boss music? My blanket when it hears Robin in the distance.
oh no, not again. He's coming. He's gonna take more bites out of me. She thinks I'm a snack.
This is one is my favorite so far.
Yeah, I like this one.
It's funky.
Ah. Got put down a coaster, or just in the fridge, but
Nice instrument.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. I'll finish this.
Me when I serve Solo dinner.
I'll finish this. You better also finish it, because you need to eat food.
Solo when I serve him dinner, yeah.
Yeah. But then there's also, like, actually I don't know if there's anything here, but like, a lot of other stuff that we have is in like DMs and stuff. But yeah, I could probably find some more to show you later. It would be like a little tough to find some of them, but good Robin.
Why is there a chicken in here?
Yeah, there's Muffin, don't worry about it.
Oh, I really like that one.
D20XX. Yeah, I'm trying to go through like some of the. But yeah, if you sent it, then that's. Oh wait.
It's 12 a.m.
Wowie zowie.
Yeah, should go to bed soon. I'll probably do like pretty flat coloring on these, to give it that like playing card look, and I'll draw the K a little more neat. Because right now it's a little sloppy. But yeah, right now like we could actually go and turn all those lines off, and we got this. Then I'm going to color it and have them fade. But this looks really cool. I should probably give Soma eyes. That'd probably be good.
I like that one.
Yeah, and here.
The music that I've heard so far is really like set in an atmosphere, and that's really cool. I like that.
still really like that one. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. That song works better when looped for a long time. It's a slow burn song. It's brain cell strategy music. Yeah. I think I showed you the game that he made that for.
If you did, it was a long time ago.
I think it was a long time ago. But yeah, it was the one we did for a jam. Okay, maybe I shouldn't scroll up. I should just, oh, here we go. Yeah. D20XX. So I actually went and like fixed up a lot of these tiles. I got rid of the black outlines and I've been like working on them. I could actually show the tile set before I end stream. But yeah, this was the game. I just found like a random picture that Erhan sent in Discord. He went like into the corner and just all the goblins like started coming in here and like he was just like trying to defend in this corner here. Yeah, he did the character design and the music. I did like the sprite work. Yeah. This one I'm still really proud of. I like the look of it.
Y'all just need to be friends with the game dev and you guys can make like a lot of stuff.
We do have game dev friends. That's like who we made do game jams with, but like it's hard to actually like start a full project, you know. Jams are so much more convenient because they're usually like, you know, 48 hours or like a week or so. Overclocked. Oh yeah, where's Overclocked? Oh yeah, but thank you. Yeah, this is looking really cool so far. I like how this is turning out. I'm gonna make this eye slightly bigger. Go to wild. Yeah, that was really good. I liked Overclocked. I think I showed you like all of them, but okay, I'm just gonna delete this and redraw it. I was like, oh, I can like do the tool on it. Wasn't it like Sprocket? Oh, the gear from Overclock. Still favorite character design. Literally a gear with an eye. Yeah, Sprocket. Yeah, let me actually see if I can also find that. And I'm also gonna open up a sprite. I could do the tile. So this is like a bunch of tiles that I've been working on. The layout is super messy because I'm just trying to like, I was trying to get something that looked like put together. But here's like the tiles. There's like the 3 different liquids and stuff to go in them. So like a barrel, a bottle, and bubbles, and then like the bridge, like you saw in the picture. There was a bridge, like a little couple pieces of wood on there. And I want to export these as sprite sheets to put into an engine just so I can like place them easier. So these are the road tiles, and so I have like the left, right, and all the corners, street lights. I need to fix this to being the correct color because I changed the palette for water. And I also decided maybe I'd make one for the like toxic waste, so there's also that. Grass, I might make one that's full grass instead of having the corners here, or like just edit this one to do that because I don't really like the way the corners are there. And then I also have the walls. I was thinking of also making a fence, so like a little wood fence with the same palette as the bridge. So I have like all the different walls that I would need. and a test, which is like just kind of putting them all together to see how they'd look. Adland out, not lied, refreshing, free for real this time. Yeah, I really like doing isometric stuff. It's pretty fun. Because you just draw like one of these boxes here, which are super easy to draw, and then you just make something on there and it looks really good. So I have all these. So I have like every possible wall tile that I'd really need to like put a wall together. As long as I flip them. And yeah, this was actually pretty easy to make because a lot of them I could just kind of like make using the existing tiles, just like copy and pasting them basically. Ooh, yeah, here's the overclocked one. But yeah, no, this is really cool. And I also found a way a long time ago, back before I had really even done much isometric stuff, I think, that in Unity you can like make normals for these and put a light in the scene and it'll actually give them lighting, basically. So I really want to try that with this. Like, try like exporting all these as a tile set and then like also drawing some like normals for them and putting them in and see how it looks all like lit up and stuff, because that would be really cool. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to like show that really quickly, but should probably get ending soon. Oh, yeah. Earbuds are at low battery, so. Should probably just look up like Soma. Alright, this looks pretty good.
It is pretty late.
I have no idea what the actual, like... What is his necklace? A little crystal or something? Yeah, some kind of gem. Alright. That's what I'll draw it as, yeah.
Purple gem.
Yeah, we should get going to bed. So also surprise last minute spoilers. No, Erhan! He didn't get to finish what he was saying.
You guys spoil something about Soma?
Mm-hmm.
I knew what it was. Oh, he's still here.
You're alive! He lives! Alright. Yep. Everyone here should be getting to bed. Get some sleep. Good night.
You can charge this one.
I might just finish this off stream, just like color it in real quick, do the fades, and you know, send that on Discord. Oh, if he was holding this out slightly further, it could have been, they could have lined up with that maybe, but that would only really work for line work. It wouldn't work like as well for but yeah, I'd also have to like either make him hold it out further or just make him bigger. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Mike, welcome in. Toro, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Mike forgot a raid message. Welcome in everyone from Mike's stream. Mike, Toro, Mal. How are you guys doing? It was good. Mel loves that message. I'm just you know, still doing a bit of drawing, still working on this. Been a little while since I streamed. Like, I've been trying to, and then something would like keep coming up. So I was finally able to tonight. So I'm gonna get a little bit of drawing done. And if we flip this over, you see Dracula. I'll probably, maybe I'll do like, yeah, it's black and red for Dracula, white and blue for Soma. And the K's I'll probably do like red maybe. Thank you. Yeah. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I just did his face and I'm not unhappy with it, which is good. Dracula looks really good, but I did go off of the reference of his Symphony of the Night art. So not a whole deck, but I'm just doing this one card with Soma and Dracula from Castlevania. So like, if you don't care about spoilers or have already played the Sorrow games that Soma Cruz is the main character of, it's like, yeah, you play as him, and he has the power to like collect the souls of the enemies that he beats. So like, if he beats a skeleton and gets the skeleton soul, then he can use that and like do the attack that the skeleton does. Like, that'd be kind of cool. Thing about this though is, since it's Castlevania, that's like not my property, like it's a Konami thing, but making my own deck of cards would be kind of cool. I think I might have shown this off last stream. Where, yeah, let's see how quickly I can find it. Where I did some cards for class. Here we go. And they were all using like either my characters or like characters that I made with like friends and stuff. So so these are all original designs. So this is like what would be the back of the card. The queen would be like the librarian, and 7 is a book. So, because it's, but like, so the, instead of red and black, it's black and brown, and 2 of the suits are book and pen. I was thinking the other 2 would probably be like hat and ink or something, so it'd be like a brown hat and a black ink splotch. And I guess the card, like what's on the face of the card would probably change. A club, design cards for him, Arrow Poker. That would be really cool, yeah. That'd be cool to like make cards, have them actually like printed out and like see them used. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I'd probably want the queen, all the queen cards, no matter what the suit, would be her in some way, probably, but depending on the suit would be slightly different. So like here she's writing with a pen, but for like book, she'd maybe be like reading a book or something. The librarian would be just doing, and like that's like her desk. Arthur is another character from like the same thing. You've probably seen him before. He's the guy with like the brown hat and the beard. He'd probably be on like the king cards, so I'd do like him with like, you know, writing, reading, whatever, like, and the book would be like some representation of like, or all the number cards would be some representation of that number with the suit that it's for the picture. But yeah, I spent definitely the most time on this, and it looks really, like, it turned out so good. The library in space. But yeah, no, doing something like a real printed out deck of cards would be so cool. Even if it wasn't real life. He says, Dream Sound would be cool. And I like it going like past, like in front of this border. Makes it kind of like pop out. Or stream. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we have lost the way.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, designing these cards, it was for like a class assignment, but it's all like original work and stuff that I like and had fun making. So, oh, here's a scrap design for the queen card, because like in the game that we were making her for, she was like, we threw around the idea of her actually being like a monster, but I like the what I did for her way better, which was just this where it flips. This was like a super rough design too, like wasn't really sure what to put, so yeah, I just flipped her around, which was also just way easier. But yeah, so this is like a very similar project, but it's just like with CastleMania characters and only a king card. So, plus I think a tangible product would be so cool. See come to life. Yeah, I would love to like make cards. I remember I was trying to like make a board game one time that didn't really end up working out. But I was trying to figure out, was like printing the cards would be a little tricky, but I think I found a way that would have worked if I actually went through with it. Cause like there are places that can do it, but I had to like reduce the number of cards so that it wouldn't be like super pricey, because that I had like a bunch of cards planned. I was like, okay, I need to like limit how much of each card there is, so there's not like a million cards. But yeah, it's always been something that I've been interested in, making like cards and games and stuff. Dracula just looks so much like more detailed than Soma. Detailed face, bunch of lines, really cool looking. He's got this. Soma's just like much more simple, smooth face. A little bit of like fur there, a little gem there. But he's just like much more smooth and less detailed. Like the Symphony of the Night art style though was just so cool. Like that's why That's why he looks so good. Yeah, we were talking about like the other day, like do we enjoy like with creating stuff? It's like what do you enjoy more, like the journey of like creating it or like the end result? And we both have like kind of different takes on that because it's like I really enjoy the journey. Like I'll enjoy making a game. If it got canceled, I'd be upset because you know it's canceled, and it's not gonna get like released. I might not even ever get a chance to play it, which would suck. But I usually do enjoy making the art for it a lot, so like I mostly enjoy the journey. But obviously the end result is really cool to see. So like making cards is fun, but like seeing them printed out would also be really cool. But I'd probably mostly make them for the sake of just like making them and designing them because I like designing stuff. Like I've made like tile sets and characters and like design documents for stuff that I know is never actually going to be made because I just have a lot of fun making it. Hi Daps, thank you for the hydrate. I might finish my water bottle, so I'm gonna need to grab another one. I gotta make sure she's hydrating too because I don't know if she drank much water this stream because she was over here earlier. But yeah, I'll make sure. It's a lovely water bottle. Yeah, Walmart. We also have Zephyr Hills, but I don't really like Zephyr Hills, so I've just been drinking the ones we got last time that were left over from the last case we got. A great stream. Thank you. Yeah, I'm probably like gonna be ending soon because it's kind of late, but it's been a pretty good stream, so I'm happy with tonight, and hopefully I can stream a couple more times this week. I want to stream a lot more this month because like first half of the month that's 2 streams. Second half of the month I want to do a lot more because I didn't get to do a whole lot. Everything in the area, like, it's pretty good. The storm didn't hit too bad. A tiny bit of the street flooded, like, down the road. And a tree fell down, like, a few buildings down, like, towards the main office of my complex. But, actually a little bit past that. But we didn't really get affected too much. Like, everything here is... I don't even know if our power went out. If it did, it was while we were sleeping and, like, very brief. So, I thought it was out in the morning because my phone wasn't charging. But... Oh, my earbuds died. I thought that it... that the power went out because my phone wasn't charging, but I think the like wire might have like just been a little loose because then I go and I turn the lights on and that worked fine. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess the power is on. And then I plugged my phone in again later and it worked. So I was like, oh, okay, just like the wire being weird or something. But yeah, everything here was not too bad. Just like I know some people who got hit a little bit worse and their power was out for a few days. But like other than like power going out, I don't think I know anyone who's affected like too bad by that, the storm, which is good. I was saying, like, in the beginning of stream, like, I'm fortunate enough where, like, even though I've been down here a couple of years, I haven't been hit bad with any of the hurricanes. Like, there were some that I was kind of worried about, but it ends up, like, not being that bad by the time it gets here. Or, like, it just doesn't even end up hitting over here. Maybe I can do a little bit of like a chain look over there. But yeah, I mean, other than like, I finished the sketch and the line art, so I guess it would be time for coloring. I'll do like a very deep, like dark red, maybe. Or he usually has like more of a gray, I think. Yeah, probably more something like. But I can always go and like change it later. The thing is though, because it goes into like his area, I'm gonna have to use the line in the middle to oh wait, I did the thing that I don't usually do anymore. I'm actually just going to delete that. Draw that there with this color, and then I'll fill it. Yeah, so because the way that I do the fill tool is it looks at the entire canvas, which means I don't need to actually have like those lines on the same layer, which is nice because I used to have to do that before I found out that setting existed. But oop, ad break. Okay. I guess I'll just do like some really quick filling colors before I end, but I will be stopping soon. Ah. No, I'm gonna do like a lighter, but also more blue. know why I'm like manually getting colors when I could just like color pick from the reference, but it's fine. Do like slightly darker, slightly more blue. The hair, no, that's not. Oh, it's a little like okay. There we go. We can even go like a little bit lighter for the hair. But yeah, I think this should pretty much be done once I finish adding a couple more colors, smooth things out. So I'm gonna like add that little median there, and I'm actually gonna like fade them out as they go past the middle part. So I'll finish it probably pretty early tomorrow if I actually like get working on it. And yeah, I'll send it in some servers once it's finished. But yeah, should be done like pretty early. Yeah, it's already turning out pretty good, so can't wait to see it finish, which should be tomorrow because I'm just gonna do very simple coloring. Just like add a couple more colors, separate them in the middle more, and like some finishing touches, and then yeah, it's gonna look good. But yeah, I guess I'm like just about ready to end now for the night. So yeah, it's pretty late. Oh wow. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock, so I have like a really bad habit of, even though I have an alarm on my phone for midnight that's basically like, hey, you should go to bed soon, I just kind of like stop the alarm and then forget about it, and I look at the clock, I'm like, oh, it's 1 a.m. Yeah, maybe I should like get to bed soon. Yeah, no, I appreciate the raid and coming in for a little while. Thank you. So, what is tomorrow? Today, well, it's Wednesday, but that's because it's past midnight, so maybe stream tomorrow, but yeah, I'll definitely try and do a couple more streams this week. I don't want to go like another 2 weeks without streaming. So I'll try and stream when I can. I'll see. And since I'm going to try and just finish this off stream, I'll do a little bit, I'll finish tomorrow, maybe in the morning. Then I'll be doing other stuff. I want to play maybe some Castlevania, maybe some like spooky games, and one of those might be like Elden Ring or something. I have Elden Ring, Gotham Knights. I should like just collect somewhere on my desktop like any spooky game. Like Gotham Knights isn't going to be that spooky, but like Batman. I want an excuse to play that game, so that'll be it. Bloodstained. I do want to play Bloodstained. I'm still really early in that game, and I haven't. I want to finish it. So yeah, Bloodstained will be the priority. Maybe some Castlevania and Elden Ring, and you know, I'd like an excuse to play Gotham Knights. So, ooh, Costume Quest 2. That's also a good one. So I maybe do a little Costume Quest if I'm looking for something fun. But yeah, other than that, this will be like some of the goals for this month be to play some of these, and hopefully I'll be playing maybe like Bloodstained or something later this week.
Most important thing for anyone to realize is that you
And since I got my Ezio costume, I might do Assassin's Creed 2 on Halloween, dressed as Ezio. Because that was my first Assassin's Creed. I played that in like 2020, so it's been like over 4 years now since I played that. It'd be kind of fun to go back to it. And if I'm dressing like him for Halloween, it'd be kind of fun to play that. So I'll be thinking about doing that. And until then, like between here now and then, some Halloween games like Bloodstained and Costume Quest. So yeah. I like how I started that game. I was like, I don't really like it. The controls are kind of like hard to get a handle on. That was in January 2020. Then like, you know, a certain something happened, and in May I was bored looking for something to play. I was like, you know what, I'll play a little more Assassin's Creed, and I ended up like loving it and playing all the other games. So I'm really glad I ended up like going back and playing it, because then I ended up really liking it. I kind of just was like not able to get used to the controls and didn't really like it that much, and I just was like about to just drop it and not go back to it, but nothing happened. Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of bored from like my own self being bored, as usually happens. 2016? Yeah, what did happen in 2016? Yeah, I'm glad I have like a plan for tonight. You know, I mean, not tonight, this month. So I know what I'm gonna be doing, and you can expect everything that I went over the past couple minutes. Hopefully, I can get it all done, because that is a lot to do in like a little over 2 weeks. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. Schedules are helpful. I've been talking about actually making a stream schedule. I don't think I could do like a, you know, permanent schedule or even a monthly schedule, but like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna see if I could do a weekly schedule. She's gonna help me make a schedule, and also help me stick to it, because then I can like actually schedule out my streams instead of just finding nights that I can stream and doing random ones. So yeah, that'll definitely be helpful. And I also want to start earlier, because then I won't go to 1 a.m. as often. Which would be kind of nice. Yeah, I'd like to plan as far ahead as possible. You know, like maybe a week or two at a time. So I've been wanting to get a schedule down for a while, so it'll be nice to finally do that. But yes, I'll probably do that tomorrow. And I'll be sending the card, like current progress and the like finished version tomorrow on Discord, so everyone can see that. And yeah, thank you guys for coming in, and hope you have a good night and try to get to bed at a normal hour. You know, I'm probably gonna go right to bed because it's 1 a.m. Drink water and eat food. Make a schedule and stick to it. Yeah. Night night. Yes, that was all specifically directed at Mal. Mike, you can do whatever you want. Good night.